Yeah, that's the whole point. You're meant to be relaxed. One of the main reasons that people don't get to connect to their loved one's spirit house. So let's see where we're going first of all. Anybody got any questions before we start? Oh look, they're all excited now. They're either asleep or excited, I don't know. If I stare at you, forgive me, it'll be because I can either see something around you. Okay, it won't be a big sign like the lottery, but I can see it. Okay, right. Let's just see who we've got first. Okay, so, first of all, I'm going to let them guide us first of all. So, I've got somebody that's calling the name Ken. Ken, like Kenneth. Does anybody understand who Ken or Kenneth is? And that person can be up there in spirit or down here. Yes? Okay. Hi, what's your name?
Laura.
Hi Laura. Have you got something for me to hold? I'll just let them take control there, so we'll see where they're going. Are you going to write some notes for Laura?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, is Ken up there or down here?
Down there.
Okay, fine. So now you want to know who it is doing the talking, don't you? Right, okay. First of all, I've got a gentleman that's come very, very close, okay, and he's saying that his granddad. Do you understand that? Do you remember both your granddads, yes or no?
Yes.
Good, okay. I'm Mum's dad,
Right.
okay? So you just keep saying yes or no, because he's already chatting away. You'll see this, and I'll show many of you this evening. When all the hairs stand up on my arm like that, I can't make that happen, okay? That's because he's pleased that I know who he is. Look, you see, and I can't make that. When you have that feeling that you think somebody's walked over your grave, and all the hairs stand on end, that's spirit, okay? That's what's happening now. And that's them loving you, not frightening you, by the way, okay? Right. Do you remember this granddad is talking to me about a very, very old car, and I don't recognise what sort of car it is, but did that granddad drive, or did he teach somebody how to drive? It's a really old-fashioned car. You know when you have like a Morris Minor, or something like that? He's showing me a really old car. Can you said Ken's here, didn't you?
Yeah.
Can you ask Ken about this car for me?
He wouldn't have known my granddad.
No, that doesn't matter. I want you to ask Ken about a car, because your granddad's giving me information he's talking about. It's like a Morris Minor. I might be a bit off with the design, but I know what I'm getting, okay? Right, and then I've also got, next to granddad, I've also got a lady, she's Nan, okay? And she's come very close, that's Mum's mum, you understand?
Yeah.
She's been before, hasn't she?
She has.
No, I know she has, because I've just looked. I don't know whether it's been before, but she has, because straight away she smiled at me and I've gone, oh, you've been before, haven't you? And she goes, oh, yeah. She's the one with the pencil case and the stuff, isn't she?
The ruler, yeah.
Yes? Sorry, I've got a leakage, psychic leakage. No, we know exactly who you are now, because she's so lovely. She's got a bag of sweets in her pocket as well, so I don't know whether this Nan used to walk around with a bag of sweets, but she's got a bag of sweets in her pocket with her tonight, okay? She's pleased that you're here. She knew you were coming. I didn't. Apparently, you had some difficulty getting here, and it was a bit of a last-minute thing. She's saying.
No.
Oh right, okay. Well, that's what she just said to me. She might be talking about me then. She also wants to talk about. Do you know who Terry is? Just write it down and put a question mark by it, because that might not have happened yet, because they talk about things like that. Okay. She wants to talk about July being important, so there are family birthdays and celebrations in July. Do you understand what Nan's talking about? I feel like there's more than one.
Yeah.
Okay? So she's not going to go through all the family birthdays, but she's saying July's a month and there's two, at least two in July.
Yeah.
Okay? She also wants to talk about November that's coming up. So is there a family birthday in November?
Ken's.
Oh, well, good. I don't know why they're very interested in Ken, but obviously I've got a family birthday coming up in November. If that's Ken, that's fine, because that's what they were shouting out, okay? They're also talking about a brother. Do you understand that? Your brother.
My brother, yeah.
Okay? He's not Ken, is he?
No.
Okay, fine. I don't need to join the dots. You can join the dots, okay? They've just mentioned your brother, and they've also talked about a baby coming into your family. So you'll hear some news of a baby coming into the family in the next 3 to 6 months. That's what they're talking about, okay? They're also saying there's a baby in spirit, there's a baby boy in spirit. Do you understand that?
No.
Okay, I want you to have a think about it, because there's a baby boy in your family in spirit. So there'll be somebody connected down here who will have lost a baby.
Okay.
Because Nan's saying, because babies grow up in spirit, and she's saying that it's grown up there. Okay, it will come to you afterwards, because she said it will. Okay. This grandmother is showing me a purse and she's counting pennies. So was she very money conscious, or either she didn't have a lot of money? She's got a purse out and she's counting money.
Yeah, they weren't.
You know when you have
they
to
weren't
scrimp
right.
and save, you
Yeah.
understand? Because she's got
Yeah.
a purse out and you're ruining an orange. So I've said to her, what are you talking about? But she's saying that she doesn't want you to worry about money. So I don't know what you've been stressing yourself out about, but she's saying she doesn't want you to worry about money. Okay? She said it'll be a case of you need to have some faith and whatever you need will be there when you need it. But you're worried about it, she said, in advance. And she wants you to stop it. Okay? Even to the point where you're waking up sometime at night and you've got things going around your head. You understand?
Yeah.
Because she's there looking down. They don't sleep up there, by the way. Okay, so she's there looking down going, oh, yeah, again. Okay, she wants to talk about the person in the family that's got the blood pressure. Who's that, Laura?
No idea.
Okay, will you write it down and think about it if somebody says they feel a bit flushed or their heart's racing a bit? Because Nan's talking about somebody's got blood pressure. They need to go and get it checked out, okay? Right. Bless her. Is it your little one that does lots of, I'm writing stories. I'm writing stories and drawing pictures.
My nieces.
Okay, fine. This is exactly what I'm hearing. I'm writing stories and drawing pictures, but I feel like I'm with children in the family. Are there 2 girls?
Yes.
Oh, fine. Okay, so, because exactly as I'm saying it, she's trying to show me the image, and I feel like I've got 2 girls, and they're like writing stories and drawing pictures, and she's really made up about it. Okay, so just watch, because I wouldn't be surprised whether one of them wins something for that. You know, like at school where they get a competition or they do something,
Yeah.
one of them might win something for that. Okay, they're going to be good at it, and they're going to get some sort of school award or something, and she's saying she's really excited about it. Okay. They're also talking about somebody called Sandra. So we know who Ken is, because they mentioned Ken several times. I've got somebody called Sandra, put a question mark if you don't understand it. Okay? And they're also talking, Laura, about who is it, I'm holding this key now, who is it that wants to move house, because somebody's going to be moving house.
That will be me next year.
Yeah, I know I'm moving. I'm holding the key and she's going, I'm alright, wiggling my finger like that. So she's very positive about that.
Brilliant.
Okay, she's saying don't worry about it up until when you know, wait until the new year. She doesn't want you to be stressing about it now, but the new year's a good time. Because she's saying the energy's moving up like that, you know, like it's exciting.
Yeah.
Okay? Something to do with where you're going to go as well. There's more, her words, there's more greenery. Whether there's a nicer garden or a bigger hedgerow, I don't know what it is, but there's something, you'll look at it and you'll go, oh yeah, that must be the one that Nan was talking about, because she likes it. You know, when you look at the garden, you think, oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Because that's what ladies do, isn't it? You just look at a house and go, yeah, I bought my house with stained glass windows, okay? And so your Nan's going, you're going to look at the garden or the greenery and think, oh yeah, I can see myself sitting out here in the sun. Are you with me? And you'll know that's the one, okay? So she knows she's helping you, that's what she's doing, bless her. Okay. She's saying joy, okay? And I don't know whether she means the name Joy or whether there's some joy coming, but she's shouting joy at me. Do you know anybody called Joy?
No.
Okay, right, I want you to put joy as in happiness, okay? Things, I don't know whether things haven't been so good recently, but she's talking about joy and not happiness, but she's using the word joy, okay, for you specifically, okay? And she's just given me a beautiful big sunflower to give to you, okay? So she's really pleased with everything. She's not worried about anybody, even though somebody who's got blood pressure, she's not worried about anybody. It's not really bad, you understand, it's just a routine thing,
Yeah.
okay? But she's very positive about the house move, okay? I'm just looking now. Sorry, I've got between 57 and 63. So, well, for house numbers.
Oh, right, okay.
So I'm just looking at her and I've got on a scale between 57 and 63. They're not lottery numbers, it's something to do with the house, because I'm holding the key and she said positive, that's what she's talking about. Okay? Right, there you go, Molly. Thank you. Right, now, let's see where we're going next. Ken. Who is Ken?
My mother's boyfriend.
Oh, right, okay. Is he nice? Well, I hope so, they seem to be talking about him. Well, I was just checking it wasn't Coronation Street, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's a good boy.
I hate it when they do this because I can't sing. Okay, right, I've got a gentleman in spirit singing to me, and I'm not good at singing, but I'm going to tell you what the words are because somebody might be able to sing it or okay. I've got a song that's going, Bye bye love, bye bye happiness. No, is it bye bye happiness? I think. Oh. Does anybody know it? Because I'm on my own here. I could hear it. It's singing in my head, going. Bye bye.
The Everly
Is it the Everly Brothers?
The Everly Brothers.
Okay, right. So, has anybody got a dad or a granddad or Pia that really liked the Everly Brothers that was in that era? Are we in the 60s?
50s.
50s?
Late 60s.
Bye bye, sweet caress. Hello, happiness. It's definitely, I can hear him singing away. Sorry, my singing is not good. Right. So, does anybody understand a man that would have been, and we were in the 50s and 60s, so he would have liked rock and roll and jiving and that sort of stuff. Does anybody identify with who he's singing? No, you're all completely lost, aren't you? See, if that was my dad and we were singing Elvis, we'd know. Okay. He's talking about John, okay? So, if you understand who John is, up there or down here, you can put your hand up. Hello.
I've got a Johnny spirit.
Yeah, fine. What's your name?
Debbie.
Debbie. Got something for me to hold? I just look at. I love when people look at me and they're like, "It can't possibly be me." Have you heard that advert? Because that's what it is. They go, "It can't be me." And I'm going, "Well, it is." Right, Debbie. So you understand who John is up there, yes?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. But you don't understand the Everly Brothers.
No.
Okay. Don't worry, I'll get to that. Might be somebody else who wants to jump with you.
There, yeah.
Right, Debbie, I've got a really, really bad back, okay? Is that you that's suffering with the bad back, or did John suffer with the bad back?
No, neither of us.
Okay, well there's somebody around you at the moment that's got a really bad back. Right,
Yeah,
right from here, down there, as soon as I've held the keys.
I've got a friend who's
you
got
understand?
a really bad back.
Because they're trying to send some healing to that person, okay? And like I said before, you're connected to lots of people.
Yeah.
So they're trying to send some healing to that person, okay? John also wants to talk about, there's a Margaret. Do you understand who Margaret is?
Yeah.
Okay, is Margaret up there, yes or
Yeah.
no? Okay, so we've got John and we've got Margaret, okay? I don't know who they are, but as long as you know who they are, that
Yeah.
doesn't matter. I'm just going to carry on listening to what they've got to say. They're also talking about, is there some family connection? They're talking about the Licky Hills, so I'm over the other side of Birmingham. Is somebody writing this down for you? Okay,
Yeah.
just put the Licky Hills. So I don't know whether you're going to have to go over there to do something or go and meet somebody, but that would be Northfield, Longbridge,
Yeah.
Bromsgrove, over there, because I'm hearing them talk about the Licky Hills.
Well, there was an incident.
Fine, I don't need to know what it is. I am
Regarding
specifically hearing the Licky. You'll find this when you talk to me and you're all like disbelieving. If I've got to believe spirit or you, I'm believing spirit.
Yeah.
Sorry. So it'll take you a while to catch up, but they know what they're talking
Yeah.
about. Okay. So Licky Hills. Okay, you know what it is. That's fine.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Sorry, that's a pram. Did you have? They're showing me a silver cross pram, which is a really old-fashioned pram. Is there a photograph of you or somebody in a silver cross pram? It's an old-fashioned pram, a black and white picture.
There's one with my sister.
Okay, fine. That's what I've got. They're showing me the photograph of it. I do know I'm not imagining a silver
Yeah.
cross pram because that's what I can see. Okay, so I want you to take that. Have you also got Nan up there? Because I've just asked who showed me that. Have you got Nan up there?
My nan?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And they're also talking about somebody called Maisie. May or Maisie. Okay. Will you write that down for us? May or Maisie. Okay. Right. Nan's. This is Nan. Go back to Nan now. Okay. She's talking about where there are 3 children. Do you understand that in the family? Where there are 3 children. Either you're one of 3, or have you got 3, or somebody else has got 3? Because I've got 3 children. I feel like I've got 2 here, and there might be one in spirit.
There's lots of us who got children. Or quite a few
Okay.
got 3, yeah.
Well, I know that's what bit because she's
Yeah.
pointing the fingers. Okay,
Yeah.
she's talking about where the 3 children are. So you're saying quite a few of you have got 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so we needed to know which one we're going to. And she's also talking about Paul. Do you understand who Paul is? Okay, will you write that down? Okay, because there might be somebody coming into your family. Somebody's going to start seeing somebody called Paul. Somebody's coming into the family. He's not a family member. Okay, that they've just mentioned. Right, have you got your plans on doing some decorating? Because I'm decorating now.
Where
Yes or
now?
no?
No.